To the highly anticipated Road Safety Congress 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, Malaysia's Road Safety Plan 2022 to 2030 has set an ambitious target. And very ambitious target to cut fatalities by 50% by the end of this decade. But the plan means little unless it lifts the pace and shows up where it matters. On our highways, in our neighborhoods, and across states. Turning strategy into reality means designing safer roads that reduce the impact of human error, enforcing laws without fear of favor, and nurturing a culture that sees safety not as a restriction, but as a sign of strength and maturity. And this mission must begin with our greatest asset, our youth. Today, nearly 70% of road fatalities involve motorcyclists, many under the age of 30. Sadly, these are young Malaysians just beginning to carve their future, support families, and contribute to the nation's growth. We cannot afford. We cannot afford to leave our youth behind. We must educate them, guide them, and walk beside them. Yes, we know the young are bound to make mistakes. That is part of growing up. But that is exactly why we must build a massive modern movement of road safety awareness, not only in schools, but across society. This means going beyond traditional talks and pamphlets. We must take education to where young people truly are, in shopping malls, e-sport arenas, music festivals, and community spaces. We must make learning dynamic by using augmented reality, gaming elements, and AI-driven tools that allow them to experience road safety scenarios in an engaging, real-world way, when information is relevant, visual, and exciting, the young will definitely pay attention. We must go further. We need to encourage student-led safety clubs, campus-based micro-campaigns, influencer partnerships, and digital ambassadors who can communicate road safety messages in the language of their generation. Imagine a nationwide challenge where students create shorts, powerful content on safe riding, where universities compete to lead change, and where TikTokers and local heroes carrying the message forward. Believe me, when we educate boldly, communicate creatively, and trust young Malaysians to lead, we will not only change behavior, we will cultivate a generation that honors life, respects safety, and carries this mission with conviction. As chair of the Cabinet Committee on Road Congestion and Safety, I'm committed. I'm committed with YB Saudara Loh, with Deputy Minister, with KSU, with Deputy KSU, with the police, with all enforcement agencies, to ensuring that decisions made at the national level translate into real protection on the ground. And we must not work in silo. Road safety is not and must never be the burden of one ministry alone. Not only to the police, not only to transport ministry, all of us must take the responsibility. It demands coordination, accountability, and shared ownership across government and society. Our current priorities include strengthening heavy vehicle safety through functional seatbelt, the installation of speed limiters, better ramps and training standards, and the introduction of telematic monitoring to enhance accountability. We are improving school zones and pedestrian facilities, treating black spots and intensifying enforcement against speeding and vehicle overloading. Yet, government action alone is insufficient. Road safety is shared responsibility. Parents must model safe habits. Teachers must nurture values early. Employers must support responsibility and must be responsible driving. Local councils must design an environment that protects. Industry must innovate with purpose. When every layer of society plays its part, we build a culture that values life and protects one another.